In the midst of Wayne Rooney cheating on his missus like the World Cup, doing it every friggin' 4 years, Raphael Varane signs for Manchester United. Here we go. Well, it's set to be complete in matter of days. In fact, I've heard from other people, but also Fabrizio Romano is now on the case, saying it's going to be done by the end of the week. And I am here to give my perspective, my thoughts on this signing of Raphael Varane to Manchester United. Gives you a different perspective than the last video that I've done on Jadon Sancho. A lot of people enjoyed that. Go check that out if you haven't already. But Raphael Varane, someone who's very, very experienced, won most things that there is to win in the game. Probably everything, he won everything he could with Real Madrid, multiple Champions Leagues, multiple La Ligas, also won a World Cup. You can't dispute that. He's a very, very good centre-back, one of the best in world football, no doubt about it. I just want to ask the question, let's have a look at the thought of, was he the best option for Manchester United? And that's a very broad question because there's so many players that can fit certain criteria, but I think, how many options was there truly? You have Sergio Ramos going to PSG. You have Koulibaly at Napoli, but he hasn't really been talked about as of late, really. So Raphael Varane was someone who we were kind of waiting on other clubs to maybe put their name in the hat of Raphael Varane. But it seems Manchester United just had the straight go-ahead for this deal, and they've took the most of it. This deal's been looking like it's going to be done for weeks, to be fair, but it was stuff like Raphael Varane was on holiday. And overall, I think it's a decent signing. I'm not going to say it's a great signing, and here is why I'm not going to go overboard, because I think Jadon Sancho is a very, very good signing, but the difference with Jadon Sancho is he fills a void that Manchester United have really needed over seasons, many seasons, which is that right winger role, and having someone very good in that position. Raphael Varane, he's coming in to partner in a two-man, or should I say a four-man defence, two centre-backs, him and Harry Maguire. I just want to know where in that line is leadership. Because I get Harry Maguire's the captain of Manchester United, but I feel he's kind of doing what Jordan Henderson was doing. He's learning about being a captain. Harry Maguire, do we see in Harry Maguire and Raphael Varane any leadership? Because if you think about it, every time I've watched Varane for France, or the majority of the time that I watch Varane for France, he's not the greatest. He doesn't really lead the line. He's not someone who dictates the game. On the ball, he's not bad, but he's not particularly, a ball-playing centre-back. He's not someone who Pep Guardiola would favour in any way, shape or form, because, again, he likes players who can actually pass the ball well. And Varane, I'm sure, can do that decent, but he's not known for that, is what I'm trying to say. But what he does bring is pace. He brings pace to that back line. But is that enough to really say this signing is going to be like a Virgil van Dijk or a Ruben Diaz? I don't think it will, but that's just my opinion, and that's not me being like an unbiased Liverpool fan. Go and watch the Jadon Sancho videos, waxing lyrical about that signing, saying I wish we'd got him, this, that and the other. Varane's just a little bit different. Maybe for Liverpool he wouldn't have been too bad, but he weren't necessarily a priority that we needed to get. So I don't have that same feeling for Varane. But for United, does it improve them? Well, yeah, because he's better than Lindelof and he's better than Eric Bailly. But does it make them, does it get them over the line for the title? I don't think it does. And I think, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just signing a new deal, I think that's what you're going to be relying on. I think that's 100, individuals once more. Paul Pogba's, Bruno Fernandes's, but also the defence. You've got to bear in mind, United conceded more goals in the league last season than Liverpool. And we had no Virg, we had no Matip, we had no Gomez. People can say injury this, injury that. But that's rather embarrassing for the fact you had, at least until the last 3 games, your defence fully fit. So you do need an improvement. Does this improve you? Absolutely. But does it get you to where United should be this season? That's not what I'm so sure on. However, get your thoughts in the comments down below about this signing. Here we go, according to Fabrizio Romano. I hope that sort of covers it. I just actually, before I end the video, I want to go back to the leadership point. Raphael Varane, even at Real Madrid, he wasn't necessarily the leader. He wasn't the main man. It was very much Sergio Ramos. Right now, Ramos is still a better centre-back than Raphael Varane. That's why I brought up Ramos earlier on in the video. But he is older. Raphael Varane is only 28. And I suppose that Harry Maguire learning, this could be a centre-back partnership for years to come, opposed to just right now. But I think it needs a good back line right now. So again, let me know your thoughts about this signing in the comments down below. Out of 10, I haven't saw him kick a ball yet, so I've still got a doubt or two, but overall I do think it's a good signing. I'm going to give it a 7, and again that can boost the second that I see him play a minute of football for them. But let's just see how it works anyway. Thank you for watching this video, people. If you enjoyed, and only if you enjoyed, then smash a like. And check out the most recent video on the channel, which is out now, the Redmond Roundup, if you haven't already. And yeah, peace out.